Okay, cool. So my favorite practice. Come on in. We're going to start on this end and work our way this way. But we have this area where the club, should disrupt based on where I'm going to put these balls in a second. So, I had the aim stick. I've made some grooves in the sand. And this is the Etch-a-Sketch of great practice because, in grass you can get away with a miss. So if you practice a little harder than you play, like this, and you can see I'm putting the rear end of the golf ball elevated over the little groove in the sand. And then we have our kind of touch point areas, right? So if you come over here and we take this little practice swing, pardon me so I don't wallop you. If we land back here, it's problematic, agreed? Yeah. We have to have touch points that are at and after impact. So I'm not going to ask you to choke up on the club. I'm going to ask you to grip it normal, waggle, put the weight of the club in your hands, organize yourself, and now I can see the golf ball there, and I'm looking generally at the golf ball, not particularly, just generally. And then I'll hit a little shot. Very skinny, low point, way too far ahead, but not chunky, right? So that was a thin one, would have went over a green. But that divot's way too far ahead. Now, when you look casually down at a golf ball, your periphery allows you to see a lot of things. I didn't want to land there. I wanted to land considerably more in that safe zone. Okay, show me. So eyes are looking down with a general view, but a global view can see the golf ball, the place that the club can exchange ball, sand. Okay, and sort of like mine, skinny with a divot way too far ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was different than the course divots we just took a moment ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the calibration. And then, we're standing in a bit of a gully too. It's a weird stance, but that's golf.
That's sand.
Yep. Good. Let's hit this next one. Okay, that's closer. Good. So take a look at that low point. Better?
Yeah.
A little bit?
I came across it a little bit.
Okay. Let's see that next one. Okay, a little thick.
Yeah.
Okay, so way too thin, my example, way too thin. Pretty good, a little too thin, a little fat. And people say, well, how do you fix this? And I say, you know what? Get some awareness, get some reps. Use the sand as an Etch-a-Sketch. Create this little framing that I've raked the sand smooth and popped down some channels with the aim sticks. Let's see it. You look great. Purina. So I like the fact you're walking in and out of these shots, routine, taking it serious. Aim that loft, settle those feet according to that bit of a funky stance. Club has to be elevated per the rules. Purina again. Isn't that nice? Yeah, so you look down at this. How many did it take you to get a good one? My demo wasn't very good, right? But then you walked in and slowly got better. Let's see. No pressure, mister. Give me a pure one on 3. Mr. 17 handicap is going to go wax people now. Aim that loft, take a look, settle those feet, find your radius. There you go. Pretty good, just a couple grains chunky, right? But can you see how that, you know, that kind of practice?
Right.
I always say, you know, if you get 3 out of 5, you're pretty good. 4 to 5, you're really good.
And then there's degrees of good here, Bishop.
Hey everybody, Martin Chuck here. Thanks for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe and share with your friends. We've got a ton of great content for you on YouTube. And if you really need help with your swing, you can see me in person at my Tour Striker Golf Academy at tourstriker.com. Now, if you're remote and you really want help with your swing, check out Tour Striker Plus. The link is down below. And we'd love to help you with your golf game.